Never mind, I'm good. Right, I'm ready. Oh, everyone's going out now. Stroll, you better not mess up my lap. And he's messed up my lap, just like that. Get out the way, man. Get out the way. You smell of an ass. You smell of fish. Get out the way. Yo, fish, get out the way. Get out the way, fish. Get out the way.
I can't turn for some reason. It's very hard.
Oh.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Yo, Bishop, get out the way. Charles Leclerc, fastest
yes,
lap.
I'm gonna get
Lando Norris
better.
fastest lap. So Lando's on provisional pole.
I will get better.
Next to cross the line, Kia RLCS 145, 140.5.
Sebastian Vettel moves up to second place.
Oh wow.
As Kian is going for another flying lap.
Another one.
Trying to redeem himself after the oversteer. And
Imola.
Understeer.
The understeer or thingy at Imola, that was depressing, man.
Oversteer, not understeer.
The oversteer at Imola was depressing.
And Kian gets a purple first sector as he goes to the turn, which I don't know. And Jack sets a fastest lap.
Latifi, piss off. I don't want you in this situation. I'm trying to set another fastest lap. I just gained 4 times out the first time and messed it. Oh.
Kian's delta is a minus 1.
Yo, why is everyone going so slow? Why is everyone going so slow? What the fuck? Oh, that just slowed me down a bunch. They all just spin. Why
and
are they
now
all
it's
just
a purple
on the track?
second sector.
Why are they all just on the track?
Will he stick it on pole?
I got a purple first sector.
Kian goes to the final corner.
Kian, to be honest,
and it's gonna maximise traction out of that last corner.
Getting your lap done on the inters isn't going to be as important as doing it on the thingy dries, because the dries are going to be very important.
Kian sets another fastest lap, but will Jack make that fastest lap a slow lap?
No!
Okay, I think we're going on to dries very soon.
Yeah, I just got told that.
Because, yeah, the track's drying out a lot. I can see the dry line already. As Jack goes round the final corner, he track extends. Is he going to be on pole? And he's not on pole! Jack has failed to set another fastest lap. But Kian stays on top. But the dry conditions in a few moments will really help Jack. Hopefully.
Nope.
As Kian
I'm going
and
into
Jack...
I'm going into low fuel mode.
As Kian and Jack will probably go into the pits right now.
I'm going into low fuel mode at this point, so...
I'm nearly in low fuel mode.
I'll tell you when I am, because I'm gonna be in it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
I'm running out of fuel already. 0.7.
Okay, I'm going to the pits.
0.75, 0.74.
Okay, it's slippery now. I think it's time.
Do you think it's time for the dries already?
I feel...
You gonna go out this early?
I mean, it's not like Imola. I'm not doing a race in Imola, so.
Fair point. You're not.
Because in Imola, the track dries out like pretty slowly in Imola. Don't know why. That's just what I've realised.
That's probably why that ruined your race then.
And also, I should have stayed on Olympus, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, time to go into the dry compound. Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm in the pits.
Okay, it looks like softs are better, I think. If I go into...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Softs are better. Okay, I'll go back onto the track. The lap delta has decreased, so I can get another fast lap. We can get another fast lap. Ready?
I have to go for dinner. Fudge thing.
Now?
Yep, I'll try and get it done as fast as I can though. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Ian's trying to get the tyres a bit warmer for the next lap. Oh, and it's pretty slippery still, but the track is definitely dry.
Best lap so far is a 1:39.7. There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Okay, and now Kian is gonna go for another fast lap on these soft tyres. Gonna open DRS, and he's crossed the finish line, and his delta is really going down in the negatives. He goes into the first turn, gets a good exit there. Nice apex on the other turn. DRS open. Gonna try and keep that straight line speed as he hits the entry curve just inside of track limits there as he gets a purple first sector. He goes very wide there and goes for another turn. Oh, and Kian's messed up! Kian has messed up. He needs to set another lap soon. Now, just to go back to the starting line, as we're probably going to see him in first again, since Jack is not going out for another lap, and Kian only has a few laps that he can set right now.
Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
And Kian's and as the tyres are too hot, Kian may go into the garage to get some new tyres on. And that's what he will do, it looks like. Kian is getting another set of tyres here. And hopefully this will work out good for him. But there will be a bunch of traffic when he gets out, so he has to be careful. Okay, and Kian will go back onto the track. Looks like Kian will have two laps to set. And the track is really dry now, so he can push on those softs. Ian is pushing to try and be able to get 2 laps in, but it looks like he'll only be able to set 1. And yeah, certainly he'll only get 1 lap, so he'll have to be on his best. Unless Kian crosses the line at 3 minutes 18 seconds or something close to that, he'll be able to set 2 laps, but it doesn't look certain he'll set another lap. He won't be able to set another lap unless try and save his ERS, or isn't pushing still.
Best lap so far is
and everyone is coming out, and Norris is on the apex of turn 1, which completely nearly ruined Kian's run. As and Latifi may be in his way, but no, Latifi moves over as it's a purple first sector, as Kian goes incredibly wide. And he isn't, and he will get another lap, but his tyres will need to be cooled down.
There's 2 minutes remaining.
Got the tyres really warm here, so you'll have to try and keep them cool during the lap. But then Kian goes for another lap here. DRS open. You have to push very hard here, as he's still in second by 5 seconds. Kian gets a tiny bit of lack of traction control there, as first sector isn't that great right now. Red first sector is predicted, and there it is. But he gets better than Leclerc's first sector, and it looks like Latifi is in for a lap, as Kian is running out of VRS, which isn't good for him. So he has to save some ERS during the whole lap. But there's a long straight here, so he can't afford to not have ERS. He gets Latifi's toe. Latifi toes Kian as Kian gets a purple second sector. Latifi! Kian has killed Latifi, but it's not really Kian's fault because the Williams driver was in his way. But Kian sets a 128.7, and that's qualifying done. Qualifying is now done for tomorrow's race as Yuki Tsunoda gets second place. Perez in third,
I'm just watching
Leclerc in
this
fourth, Raikkonen in fifth, Esteban Ocon in sixth, Max Verstappen surprisingly in seventh.
That drops down to eighth. It's Esteban. I know Lewis Hamilton goes sixth. Pushes. I don't know.
As the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen is still racing, he's gonna try and get a better time.
I'm gonna have a look at him now. Telemetry enabled, lap data enabled. He's on the second sector at the moment. He's going through the track, and he's 7 tenths off his fastest time. So he has to try. He has to try get it because he needs to win this.
And also, as I'm speaking, the other
Antonio
Alfa Romeo
Giovinazzi
driver is outside.
Kimi Raikkonen, he's going into the pits. He's had enough. Antonio Giovinazzi also going into the pits. It's just going to bring an end to qualifying here at Bahrain. But Kian RCS is going to go for another banger, and that's a yellow flag, and he's spun over the line. What an interesting grid this is going to be for the race.
Okay, and the final results. Kian RLCS in first, Yuki Tsunoda, then it's Perez, then Leclerc sets a 129.5, even though he was in first. Oh my god, Dara!
Dara, piss off.
Dara, I'm recording right now.
He invited
and
me
then
as well.
Charles Leclerc with a 129.5, and then Kimi, then Hamilton, then Ocon, then Verstappen, then Norris, then Carlos Sainz, who finishes it off in 10th place, and Sebastian Vettel with a 129.9 in 11th place. Okay, and now and it's raining at the end of the race, so it looks like some will go, and it looks like some people on softs will be struggling, as the others will probably be on mediums, and
how would they
being
be
on
struggling?
mediums
They're on
is
the
probably the
tire.
best thing.
Oh yeah, because you're secret strategy. I'm just going soft because I didn't care about the race strategy. I mean, I'm starting 19th, like who? And I'm it's a back row for Williams. Why am I supposed to care?
And Kian is overtaken by Yuki Tsunoda as Kian tries to go onto the outside of turn 1.
No, Yuki Tsunoda's in the lead. Go Yuki!
And Yuki Tsunoda is pulling away from Kian as Charles Leclerc is actually catching up to Kian RLCS as well with a 0.4 lead. Yuki Tsunoda is pulling away from Kian quite quickly.
I really want to commentate, so I will commentate.
Oh.
So I really want to commentate. I love commentating. Okay, so predicted race stop strategy. Oh, here we go. We got a fight here. Yuki Tsunoda and Kian RLCS at the front, looking. Kian is looking for a way to get in front of here. Kian, by the way, you can commentate as well if you want. I don't really care.
No, I'll just do team radio.
Alright, if you want to. Telemetry labeled. We want map data.
I may have COVID, but
yeah.
I've still got the racing ability.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Dollar, 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 dollar. Ching ching, I like your cheddar. Oh, here we go. This is going to be very close here. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda and Kian RCS. What's happened? We need to know who's come out in front. And as we see Lance Stroll coming over the barrier. Oh, here we go. Yuki Tsunoda's on the outside. Yuki Tsunoda's in the lead. But Yuki Tsunoda is being shoved off the racing line by Kian RCS. Kian goes wide, but gets past Yuki Tsunoda, and now Charles Leclerc's looking for a move. He's trying to get past. This is very chaotic here. Yuki Tsunoda around the outside. Kian RCS just about stays ahead. This is a great fight we're watching here. You can definitely see that many drivers are trying to get past each other, but obviously some don't have the best of luck. Kian got pole yesterday by quite some margin in qualifying. He seems to be doing just as good as a job in this race so far. And here we go, Yuki Tsunoda! That was close! And a little mistake by Kian RCS. That's going to let Yuki Tsunoda pass. And now he's going to try go for the switchback. Pushes Tsunoda wide. And that lets Kian RCS gets back through. The big question I have here is rain coming? Because I have heard on the team radio for Yuki Tsunoda that rain will be coming in the next couple of laps. Now, we don't know when it's going to come, and right as you say that, Yuki Tsunoda takes the lead. Lando Norris fastest lap. Many people trying to set a fastest lap here. Down the inside goes Kian RCS. Will he get this move done? Charles Leclerc, we're going to watch him from behind. Oh, there's been contact! Will that be a safety car? Many people. And it's a safety car. That has just put Charles Leclerc into the lead of the race. And that means Kimi Raikkonen's also in third. Kian RCS, pole sitter, or at least our pole sitter from before, has dropped all the way down to fifth. Not sure what happened there. I think he might have had contact with Yuki Tsunoda. I think Yuki was on the outside, Kian was on the inside, and Yuki clipped his rear tyre. I'm pretty sure that's what's happened.
Okay, team radio.
Okay, go.
Kian, what do you think about mediums? No, I don't want to lose positions, and also, it's gonna rain in 5 minutes, so what's even the point?
And that's big news. Kian RCS, he's one of the first cars to know, or one of the first drivers to know, rain is coming shortly, and that has just been fully announced. But the big question is, when is it going to come? Because at this point, it could come at any time, and we don't know when it is going to come. This safety car could change many drivers' positions. If Lance Stroll wants to gamble it, because if I'm right, he should. Let me have a look. We're going to have a look at the tyres. Everyone's on the softs, but many people could be thinking of a pit stop, and that so happens to be it. Kian RCS is staying out, Charles Leclerc and nearly everyone else, Sebastian Vettel stays out, everyone's pit besides Sebastian Vettel and Kian RCS. Those two have taken the lead, the top two positions. Everyone behind has pit for the mediums. Yeah, this could change the outcome of the race here, as these two are now under the safety car, and obviously pitting under the safety car could save a lot of time. So, it's either a good decision or a bad decision. We're not very sure at the moment, but of course, anything can happen in this race. So, yeah. We're gonna have a look now at Charles Leclerc. He has pit for the mediums, and so is everyone else. But the big problem here is both of the top two. They're on quicker tyres, but they're on older tyres. And these tyres are going to get really cold under the safety car. So this could be an advantage for everyone on the mediums. And it will also be very chaotic at the beginning. because everyone's going to try and make up positions, and we don't know what exactly is going to happen. Rundown here so far. Under the safety car on lap 4, Kian RLCS leads ahead of Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Yuki Tsunoda is in 4th ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Esteban Ocon's in 8th, followed by Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris and Mick Schumacher. Antonio Giovinazzi is in 12th, followed by Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Nicholas Latifi, and Lance Stroll's in 16th. Valtteri Bottas is somehow in 17th, and Daniel Ricciardo is in 18th, and Nikita Mazepin, as usual, is in last, because that's Nikita Mazepin for you. Anyways.
Funny.
Yes. Safety car should be in next lap. Should be in on lap at the end of lap 5. And that is when they're going to let go. Now, I think strategy for many drivers, for the ones at the front on the soft, they want to defend because they're going to be on old tyres, but technically faster tyres as well. But this is the big problem here. They have the quicker tyres, but they're going to be at a disadvantage since mostly Kian RLCS, he's not going to have DRS, and I don't think anyone else will because we just had under the safety car. What am I talking about? Anyways, mostly for the ones at the front, they're not going to have the slipstream, and that's going to be a big problem for Kian. He's going to have to defend from many people. Sebastian Vettel, maybe even Charles Leclerc, if he's going to pull up and make a move. Yeah. So Charles Leclerc at the moment, P3. He's had a good race so far. He did. I'm not very sure where he started actually. Let me have a look. He started in P4. Okay, so he started in P4, and he is now up to P3. He was in the lead, but he decided to pit to the mediums, and that might be a good idea, you know. Now, when is the safety car going to be in? Because I think it's going to be in this lap. I mean, it would be normally, and we're going to get a word now if it will be happening or not.
Okay, Kian's safety car is in this lap, and the first few drops of rain have
Safety car in this lap.
fell down. So we're gonna box onto intermediate soon. So be aware.
And there's the rain, everyone. You've been waiting for it for quite a while now. Now these guys are gonna have to get on these guys are have to get on these get these soft tyres and mediums all done with, as Kian is boosting up the package, trying to slow him down, trying to catch them napping as he goes around the final turn here to start lap 6. Safety car is in, green flag racing, everyone. And here we are now. We're going to be watching from Sebastian Vettel. Charles Leclerc is behind. Is anyone going to try and make a move? It doesn't look like it. We're going to watch now from Lewis Hamilton. He won the championship last season. Will he get the championship again? He is the reigning champion. And
Punny, reigning, get it?
no. He's the reigning. No, please stop. You're going to make it cringe.
Okay,
now,
Kian, the track is getting a tiny bit more wet than it was before. But we're boxing onto intermediates in a few laps.
Well, no shit, Sean.
No shoot, Sherlock.
Alright. Now, is the big question, have Kian and Sebastian Vettel made a good move by staying out? Because the rain surprisingly came out
Kian, we are boxing this lap. Kian, we are boxing this lap.
The track looks very reflective, I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost bleeded my eyes out through that turn, looking at the ground and seeing all that rain. It nearly broke my eyelids. But anyways, Kian is pitting onto the Inters. Now, after the Imola race, is this the best time? Because last time, he pit for the soft at the completely wrong time. This time, is he gonna pit onto the Inters too early? Now that's the big question, because here we are now.
We have got word that DRS is now disabled.
And here we are. Many are going to be in the pits this lap, many aren't. And such as is Sebastian Vettel and Kian Norris, yes, as we already know. But the ones that stayed out are either doing that for team orders, trying to not double stack. And those are such as Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz, Antonio Giovinazzi, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo and Nikita Mazepin. Now, of course, their teammates were in a higher position, and such as Antonio Giovinazzi, he's in third at the moment, but his teammate was in third, so that's going to be very important.
Okay, Kian, Mazepin is 5 seconds ahead.
And the gap is already decreasing. As you can see now, in the background of Nikita Mazepin's view, there will soon be a blue Alpine right behind him. Now, this is going to be very nice to watch here. Look at him. And that is an Aston Martin. This is going to be a bloody history lesson, this much.
The gap now at 1.5.
And there he is. There's the Alpine we've all been looking for. These cars are not supposed to be on these tyres. This is the complete wrong time for there to be on there. He's going to make a move on Nikita Mazepin. Fairly simple. Sensors up the inside. Not much Nikita Mazepin can do.
Okay, Ricciardo is 0.5 up ahead.
Now, Daniel Ricciardo, very close as well. What's he going to do about that? Kian sends it! That was a dangerous move, but he made it work.
Okay, Perez 1.5 ahead. 1.5.
He's really getting these cars quick here, as Nikita Mazepin gets overtaken by Sebastian Vettel, and is now right ahead of Charles Leclerc, and Charles Leclerc gets past him as well. And everyone else now that was on the mediums or softs, mostly mediums, I think they all were on mediums. Nikita Mazepin gets overtaken by Yuki Tsunoda. And Mazepin finally goes into the pit lane. It's... oh, Lord. That's going to be Sergio Perez's race over, I'll be honest with that. He ain't going to be scoring any points. And neither...
Okay, Kian, the gap behind is 3.4 seconds.
And he's already made a pretty good gap here with Sebastian Vettel. I think that is definitely the best option to go with it. And... is definitely the best move. They're going to be finishing this race off with rain as well, so that's going to be nice. We're going to have a look for any overtakes, really.